Mexican beauty influencer has sent shockwaves across the country.
Hoy andaba haciendo unas cosillas.
23-year-old Valeria Marquez shot to death during a TikTok live stream on Tuesday.
Ya viene.
Her followers watched her final moments live in this video.
Hola. Sí.
In the minutes before, as she recorded from the beauty salon where she worked in Zapopan, central Mexico.
Pues que te lo quieren entregar a ti.
She mentions how someone had stopped by earlier, promising to bring an expensive gift.
Ya viene.
Later on, clutching a pink stuffed animal, Marquez looks out of frame before saying they're coming, and a voice in the background asks for her by name.
Sí.
Marquez replies yes, then leans over to mute the sound on the live stream. Horrifically shot to death in moments after we will not show. But after, a person appears to pick up her phone, their face briefly showing on the live stream before the video ends. The identity of this person and their relationship to the crime hasn't been publicly identified.
I didn't see that part.
It would be the last video from Marquez, a rising online star in Mexico with nearly 200,000 followers between Instagram and TikTok.
Y el móvil
Now Mexico's president, Claudia Sheinbaum,
con esta lamentable situación.
vowing justice. The prosecutor's office has not named a suspect, but said the killing is being investigated as a possible femicide, an intentional murder of a woman due to her gender.
You said you were horrified by this, but were you surprised?
I was horrified, and in one sense, I was not surprised.
Paulina Garcia del Moral is an assistant professor who studies gender violence in Mexico and Latin America.
It is quite common, even though it has been codified as a federal crime. The fact is that violence against women, including feminicide, is on the rise in Mexico.
There were 847 femicides reported last year by the government of Mexico. That accounts for nearly 1 out of every 4 homicides with female victims.
Let me pause it right here because I just want to say this for us. It's off my mind. What the hell is a femicide? Are they creating terms for like homicides? Because it seems like femicide means the killing of a woman because she's a woman, but they don't know that that person was killed due to her being a female. She just happened to be a female that got killed. She's not exempt from a homicide, so they call it a femicide. So, I don't like that. And the reason I don't like that is because they're trying to separate women from the numbers of the homicide. Homicide is a homicide regardless of gender. So to name it a femicide and say, oh, there's been 800 and some femicides this year, and then you give statistics on, okay, out of all these 4 killings, 1 was a femicide. So you're saying out of 4 killings, 1 was a female? You can't do that because that woman could have got killed for any reason. It's not a targeted attack on just because it's a woman. So if a woman get killed, it's a separate kill. Is that what they're saying in this situation? Because you can't do that. You can't do that. A homicide is a homicide. You can't decipher if it's for a woman or a man. If it was a killing, it was a killing. Because you know why I say that? I say that because they'll start saying there has been femicides, which means, oh, possibly men has been killing women. When that's not the case. Based on that video, it looked like a female picked up that phone. So you know what that means. A female walked in there and she killed her. A female killed the female. Now, they can make up their own type of statistics and say it's a femicide, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to say, because that's some terms I've never heard. That's the first time I've ever heard that term. So based on my genuine response to this whole situation, a femicide, you cannot decipher a femicide from a homicide. They're both killing, so it's a homicide. Oh, because she was a woman, it's not a homicide, it's a femicide. Homicide, single person. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? You can't do that. But that's besides the point. Let's get back to the point at hand. Now look, this video I seen a few days ago originally. I seen this actually on, it was either Twitter or Facebook. I think it was Facebook. And Facebook had the uncensored video of this. That's what made me want to report about this. I seen the actual killing that the news won't show, of course, right? But if you actually want to see the real videos on Facebook or Twitter, and it's horrifying. I think, yeah, like just like it happened. Somebody came in the door, said whatever to her. She looked, she pressed the button, I guess, to mute the camera or whatever. Next you know, she got shot. And it was done. Just like that, on camera. Headshots. I didn't see the last part where the girl picked up the phone, but that just tells you right there who did it. Unless 2 people came in, 1 person killed it and the other one took the phone. one was happened to be a woman. I would just assume that it was a woman that did the killing due to the fact that she's the one picking the phone. Just assuming. That's not factuals. Now, that's a sad thing. It seems like she was a content creator, and I seen pictures of her like not nude, but it was more like bikini pictures and stuff like that. I have no clue why she would be getting killed by an individual. I would just assume based on her sexuality and how she presents herself, possibly sleeping with an individual's man, that possibly happened due to that reason. I'm just assuming. That's not factuals. We don't know. But let's just assume based on her history on social media, because I looked on her social media, there's a lot of she's a content creator. She does what other women do, show their bodies off and stuff like that. But it's something had to do with her sexuality and how she deals with things. Or could have been a broken heart. But at the end of the day, it seems like a woman did that crime. A woman did that crime, it seems like, to another woman. But that's besides the point, too. I don't like the fact that they're trying to decipher the woman from the man homicide. It's all the same, regardless. It's like, oh, well, 1 out of 4 homicides is a femicide. I don't understand that. Yeah, but y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. I seen this brutal killing on Facebook, and it was brutal. It was some Mexico type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, there's some shit that happened in Mexico. And it's kind of weird that she stated that somebody said it was going to bring her a gift. And they delivered that motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And this is the type of stuff that happens in Mexico. Is she probably get plugged with the cartel? We don't know. Because this is some cartel style killing. Like, I don't usually see killings like this in America. Like, this is more brutal. It's like we sent a message to you, so then later you get expected, nothing happened, you ain't getting no help, you didn't raise no red flags, no, you know what I'm saying, you didn't think about nothing too much going crazy, and you just sat there cool, that's whatever, you know, as you were supposed to do, and somebody came in there and tried to end you. Well, they did, so that's crucial, bro. This is what's, I think, that's what happens in Mexico. Like, I'm not going to say it happens in all parts of Mexico, but I feel like this happens in Mexico probably quite often. Now, to decipher if it's a female homicide versus a man homicide, that's beyond me. I don't think they should be doing that, because then you will start correlating that to men killing the women. You'll be like, well, it's men killing the women, and well, that's only 25% of 25% of homicides are females. But I won't be deciphering it like a femicide. But hey, it is what it is. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Man, y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. Is this a thing that happens? What do y'all think happened to this girl? Like, based on the evidence of the video of her getting a call saying that you're going to get a gift delivered later, and then later comes somebody asks your name, you say to the camera, I think this is it. You know, the prize that you, or the present, the expensive present you claim to get later, and you mute your camera, somebody iced you. You get what I'm saying? They really did you in. And then a female picks up the camera. Who do y'all really think this was? Do you think that a guy did it? And then she, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm be honest, it didn't seem like she seemed surprised. So it seems like as if, not that she knew this person, but her, basically based on how she looked and paused the video because she knew she was going to get some. Seems like as if her, you know, when you're on a high alert, like she wasn't on high alert. It's kind of like she was on it's just a woman. You know what I'm saying? So based on that kind of feeling, based on how I'm looking at her, it seems like she knew that it's like, oh, this is not a threat. And then a threat happened. And then a woman picked up the phone. So that being said, we have a photo. You know, they're going to find this girl fast. Hopefully they're going to find this girl because of the fact that it is Mexico. But if it was America, we'd have found this person already. Would have ran backtrack, cameras in the area already, who walked up to that with that face, all that. We would already knew who it was. So for this to be, I think it's a 3-day-old video possibly. Yeah, this happened 2 days ago, at least when the NBC reported it. And shit, if this was America, we would have been already solved the crime, because we got at least the face of the person that picked the phone up. So that's an you know, that person's associated with the crime, at least, possibly the suspect of the crime, for real. So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments section based on the context clues of the video that we seen, and what y'all possibly believe. Would this happen in America, or we would have already solved the crime already in 48 hours? We probably would have already knew who it was, how they got there, all that, whoop-de-whoop. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments section, please. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe, because this is your boy Angelo Savage. I'm coming with more things with your latest news. Let's go. Peace.